Be crossing over to the Netball World Cup. We're going to be really sort of getting ourselves very warmed up for that amazing World Cup that's being held in Cape Town. It starts on Friday. That'll be the opening matches and the opening ceremony. And the good news is Morning Live is moving down there. So from tomorrow and Friday, we will be broadcasting from there and bringing you all of the excitement. But before we get there, we've got also Vanessa Poonah, who's there, and she's covering some of these major events that are taking place in the run-up to this. So we'll cross over to her after the break and find out a little bit more about what's going on. In fact, it's going to happen now. We're not going to cross after the break. We're going to do it right now. So, Vanessa, much excitement because we're coming to visit you this time, and we really, really can't wait because this is all about the Netball World Cup, and the big countdown is now on. 2023 Netball World Cup starts on Friday, and of course the Department of Sports, Arts and Culture is hosting a ceremonial handover of the flag, the South African flag, to the Spar Proteas. Vanessa, talk to us. What's happening?
Leanne, yes, indeed. And we, on our side, can't wait to see you guys coming down here as soon as tomorrow, actually. I can tell you that the excitement is building in Cape Town. A number of roads closed around the convention centre precinct. Everywhere you go, you'll see murals of netball. I know that there's been netball clinics taking place across the Cape Flats areas, such as in Fuleni. My colleague Mariska Botha was out there yesterday speaking to the coach and some of the young players. And of course, this morning, Leanne, we are standing at a venue here in Cape Town, a hotel in Cape Town, just across the road from the convention centre. I can also tell you that behind me we have the Minister, Deputy Minister, as well as the President of Netball South Africa. And of course, I don't know if I can ask my colleague if it's not too much to ask. To my right-hand side and also across the way from me, we actually do have the team, and we are extremely proud of them, Leanne, and we are holding thumbs. Of course, they are 5th ranked in the world at the moment, and they will kick off their quest or bid to World Cup glory, I suppose, come Friday. So it's just under 2 days, Leanne, until that takes place. But this morning, what we do expect to happen is that there will be a flag handing over ceremony. And we do know that the various speakers behind me will take to the podium as well with messages of support and also handing over that South African flag to the team, to the Spar Proteas, wishing them well and sending them off on the journey starting on Friday, ending, of course, in the first week of August, and of course hoping and praying and knowing, Leanne, that our team will succeed and be there at the final.
Thanks very much, Vanessa. Looking so forward to it, and enjoy today. I think it's going to be just a wonderful moment for the Spar Proteas.
Cape Town, of course, all the excitement in the countdown to the start of the 2023 Netball World Cup in the mother city. And as you saw earlier, the Minister of Arts and Culture, Zizi Kotwa, was speaking. But here is that moment. And this is, of course, the handing over of the flag.
Accepting the flag there.
And about handing it over to the captain, Bongim Somi.
We inspire them. With this flag, you carry the hopes of many South Africans. I hand over their aspirations to you this morning. Thank you, Captain.
Good morning to everyone. Let's try this again. Good morning, everyone. I think from my side this morning is just to say some people experiences certain experiences that no one can ever experience. And I have to say today, again, I've realized that we are embarking on a beautiful journey that a lot of young girls and boys out there can probably would never have. And we have this chance to actually step out and not just represent ourselves, but actually the country at large. We've seen we are here, and we are the Spar Proteas for something that's way greater than us. And every time we have to have these ceremonies, we get reminded of that this is not about us only, but for something that's way bigger than us. I have to say we have such a great team here. We've been doing such a fantastic job up to now, according to me. Like strawberry coaches. We have the fantastic coaches, and I'm pretty sure the girls knows that. And because of that, we have to say credits to Netball South Africa for the opportunity they've given us to actually stay part in our home soil and play in such an amazing event, which is a World Cup. This would never probably happen again. This group would never be this group again, to actually go out and play into such an event, and we do not take that for granted. It's something that's really massive. We have certain things that we want to achieve out of it, individually and as a group, and because of that, we have to say thank you so much for all the support, Minister, that you give us. To Ma, you're always with us. Thank you so much for all the love, and to South Africa at large, everyone here, media, you all are fantastic. Everything that we do, that you go out there and share for the public to know what we are about and what we're doing. Either it's bad, either it's great things. It's because of you that we are well known, and today we're going to take this journey with pride, and I want to say thank you, and thank you so much again for all the love and support. Thank you.
Right, thank you. Please take a seat, Bongi, and Carla, our vice captain, will join her.
And of course, there we've seen, that it's a goosebump moment, isn't it?
It was a goosebump moment.
I felt that.
Yeah, it was beautiful. I mean, just seeing Bongi and Somi taking that flag and kneeling and accepting it and carrying the hopes and dreams of the nation with her and the team. I mean, it's just going to be such a beautiful moment for South Africa, for women's sports, for this sport in particular, and for our country. I just think this is such a beautiful thing to be celebrating.
Yeah.
So, yeah, looking forward to this.
Absolutely, and you see there Bongi joined by the vice captain there, Carla Pretorius, and the two of them, of course, at the core, at the heart of our team, and who we are sending out to battle. And let's listen to Carla, who's of course the vice captain.
There we are. Well done, Minister.
Thank you, Bruce. I think from our side, what we have said it, we're extremely excited to take forward on Friday. I think we've done the hard work, and now we get to a stage where we really need to trust in what we did and just go out there and play. I think what makes it very special is the fact that it's home. So your parents can come and watch, they always come and watch, but to share it with that extended family and your close friends and the fans of South Africa that don't necessarily have the opportunity to come and watch pinnacle events like this in other countries, they now have the opportunity to come and watch it. So to showcase them and to share it with them is going to be extremely special. So excitement to sum it up, and we can't wait for Friday.
Can you please pass it to President Cecilia Monapwani? You got a mic. Madam President, this is your big moment. You were in Liverpool where you received the handover from the Mayor of the City of Liverpool on behalf of South Africa, and now we're a day away from the opening. Your thoughts on the preparations for the World Cup and your team, the Spar Proteas, representing Netball South Africa in the World Cup?
Thank you, Bruce. Good morning. Let me start with the team, because to me, the most important people are the girls and the team management that will be representing this country. We have always believed in the girls. We've always believed in the team management. We've always rallied behind them. We've always made sure that whatever they need, through our sponsors, we give them what they need to prepare them well. Because we did not want to go in this tournament and participate. There's a difference between going into a tournament to participate and to compete. We wanted to come to this tournament and compete because it's for the first time on our soil, African soil and South African soil, that we have a tournament that is actually done by women. And we have hosted rugby, we have hosted football, we have hosted hockey, we have hosted cricket. When you think about all those sports, are led by men. And it's for the first time now that the women-led federation is saying, it's our time. Give us the stage, let us walk there, and let's show you what is there that we can do. And I know that this team is not going to disappoint this country. The girls have worked hard behind the scenes. I mean, I've seen them one day in Stellenbosch, and when I got there, I saw something that I've never seen in any South African team. The coach was busy on a one-on-one session. And I asked him, Plum, because we call it Plum. I said, Plum, one-on-one. So many players, he said, I want to give each and every one of them that individual attention. And that gave me hope to say we did not make a wrong decision by putting this coach and by putting this team here. And this team is going to do wonders. The other day I was with Carla, because I most of the time talk with Bo. Then I said, Carla, where are you taking us? And she said, President, I don't have much to say to you, but I can't wait. And when you hear, remember she's still the world's best player until they announce another one on the 6th of August, which we know is going to be a South African again. Because we have done this in 2011 when Aaron Berger was announced the player of the world, and we repeated it in 2019. There's nothing going to stop us doing it again in 2023 on home soil. I think we are ready as Netball South Africa. I think we are ready. I think the LOC is ready because obviously they are under us as Netball South Africa. So I think they are ready. And you have seen the tournament, you have seen the venue, you have seen how the city of Cape Town came on board. I always say if it was not of the Department of Sports, Arts and Culture, we wouldn't be where we are now. We went to them with a dream, and we went to them with a proposal, and they followed us and said, this is time for women, let's rally behind you, this is what we want to do for you. Let me guarantee South Africa, and let me guarantee the President of the country that on the 6th, he will hand over the trophy to the Spar Proteas. That's how we believe in them.
Right, Deputy Minister, you have crisscrossed this country as part of the trophy tour, promoting this incredible event and always a big support of the Spar Proteas. This has been a huge year for your department with the promotion of women's sport and obviously with all the World Cups. You must be very proud in your department to be doing so much for such an important part of our community, the women of South Africa.
Thank you very much, Bruce, and good morning, girls. You know, Bruce, for me now, right now, it's a very somber and humbling moment that actually we are here. We have come so far. I have come to know this team, and I've come to love them individually and collectively. They are a wonderful team. Let's start there. And I really want to take this moment to just reiterate to them that I love them very much and they love it. We, as the development of sports, arts and culture, both as government, national government and the development, We are really very proud to have been given this opportunity to host this tournament, first of all, but also to have been given the tournament to be able to give the girl child and the young women of South Africa an opportunity to be able to look up to this team and actually dream and be able to say it is possible. It doesn't matter where you come from. It doesn't matter where you are born. It doesn't matter who you are. Everything that you dream about is possible. And that possibility has been made by these girls showing off to the young girls in South Africa and Africa that it is possible. The department and government have made sure that we give them the tools to make sure that they are able to showcase to those young girls out there that everything is possible. For me, as the Deputy Minister of Sports, Arts and Culture, who are given a responsibility of dealing with social cohesion in the country and nation building in the country, I couldn't ask for anything more than what these girls have done, what this tournament has done, what the trophy tour has done, crisscrossing the country, making sure that we go to every province, to every community, and making sure that South Africans know that sport is not just about playing on the field. It is about making sure that we together as a nation, we come together, we build a better country, we prepare the future for those young ones that are coming. And this team here has made that possible for the department and government to do that. I couldn't be very proud in very much.
Before you go, Minister and Captain, I just asked the Captain.
Yeah.
What was your first?
So, yeah, the time has arrived.
I know, it is. It really is. It has arrived. I'm still watching on the corner of my eye to see who's going to be speaking next. But I think we've got the understanding. This is going to be really a fantastic tournament, and the team are ready. And that's all we want to hear. So looking forward to it.
They are, but I'm still interested to see, you know, taking from that core squad from the 2019 World Cup. So we've lost Aaron Berger and we've lost Marika Holzhausen. So two big, impact players.
Yeah.
And I do believe that Marika's position for me has been the one that still not quite settled, but of course, we'll see how this goes. We've got capable people, but it's going to be interesting to see who gets the nod.
Indeed.
And of course, it's great to have Carla back, because I think there were several combinations tried out with Phumza Maweni in defense, but Phumza and Carla, for me, that's
Other
that.
ones.
So it's been an exciting morning here in Cape Town, where a short while ago a flag ceremony has taken place, where of course the Arts and Culture Minister handed over a flag to the Netball Spar Proteas captain ahead of the start of the World Cup on Friday. Of course, excitement brewing here in Cape Town. I'm joined now by the Deputy Minister in the department, of course, Noqawe Mafu. Minister, very warm good morning to you. It was very exciting just now. We heard a panel discussion. We heard you talking about a somber moment. We've also heard about what this World Cup means for women sport development in the country. And of course, with the clock ticking just under 2 days to go, I'm sure there must be lots and lots of excitement and also anticipation for the start of this World Cup.
Look, Vanessa, we are here. You know, when we started doing the countdown of the 100 days, we never thought that this day will come. We thought it's far. Here we are. And today we were just handing over the national flag to the team, a show of saying the whole country is behind them. It's actually a very exciting moment, but also very humbling and very sobering at the same time. But what we are clear about is that this tournament is going to be such a building block for the women in sport in the country. It is going to be such a building block for women and young girls in South Africa.
Minister, and that was the next question that I was going to ask you in terms of, this being, I think Cecilia Molokwane, Netball SA president, was saying this is the first World Cup run by, or presented or hosted by a woman-led federation. This certainly is a feather in the cap, I suppose, for South Africa, but also for the continent.
Precisely. And also, you would know that there's always been a call that the women in sport must be treated equally than men. And that call has always been coming slowly, but now you can hear the voices are becoming louder. But now, besides the voices now, the action is also becoming louder, and it's very exciting. South Africa is leading the charge in Africa in making sure that we become that beacon of hope, to make sure that sport is a sport for everybody, women and men, equally treated. I couldn't be more excited.
Minister, thank you very much. I'm going to leave you now. I know that there's quite a number of other media houses that want your attention. Of course, the Deputy Minister there of Sports, Arts and Culture, Nkawe Mafu, just talking to us a bit about the proceedings that took place here this morning, and also sending the Spar Proteas off on a good note. They received the South African flag and also well wishes from the Minister, Deputy Minister, and also President of Netball South Africa, ahead, of course, of that all-important day come Friday, the 22nd of July, when, of course, this tournament kicks off.